Well, hey, you beautiful people, I'm AlRodriguez, and welcome back to another episode of Disturbed. In the last couple of episodes, we have been constantly unaliving ourselves at every opportunity that we've presented ourselves. I want to do something a little bit more this time, and I want to actually get somewhere with this game. Let's jump straight back into this. We are in the Labyrinth of Unaliving, and we got the knife again. We see the three separate paths within the walls of the cavern. Which path do you choose? I'm gonna go to the right. I'm gonna write off that one first. We're gonna keep going right. That's worked very well for us in the past. We don't want to use the mushroom because that killed us last time. So back out of there. Let's go to the left now. And where do we go? We continue through the darkness. And we come to another separate path. Which way do we choose? Let's go to the right. Oh, it doubles back to this. Oh, okay, cool. That limits down my possibilities. That's fine. So if I go to the left, I should back around to the free path. No. Left? Continue through free yes, okay, I now know where I am. It loops back around, which is great. So if I go to the right, I'll be going to the mushroom and the ship. If I go forward, where does that take me? Oh, to this thing. This roper, right, it killed me last time, but I do have the knife now, so I don't know whether that's actually going to help. Can I kill it? Well, I went to the right last time. Let's go left. Okay, the rocks are shifting. It's alive. The eye appears before you as if it pierces the darkness. And it's got me. Before you can do anything, tentacles burst from the ground and grip your body. It pulls you about, but you resist as much as you can. I have a knife. You remember the knife that you have found and struggle to bring it out. Oh, really? With success, you hold the knife and begin to cut away the appendages that bind you. Yes! Screw you, piece of rock! I'm alive! Screw you! The room vibrates as you do cut and the creature immediately leaves you alone. Yes! It takes you a moment to catch your breath. You come to a divide. Which way should you go? I'm gonna go to the right, because I never managed to get down here. What is this? The path you walk comes to an end. Before you shines a pillar of light. That was terrible. The light rests on a corpse that seems to have been here for quite some time. Near the corpse stands a lone flower. Do I pick the flower? It's going to ask me to pick the flower. For some reason, you feel hope enter your heart as you gaze upon the flower. Surely this flower will ease the pain of the spectre. It's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. You approach the flower and carefully pluck it from the ground. I didn't have an option. There is something special about this flower. Ain't that nice? And that lovely. Light continues to pierce through the darkness from an opening above. Surely this gives you some hope that all is not lost. That's quite lovely. Seeing that there is nothing else for you here, you turn around. Oh my god, something that didn't kill me. Let's go to the left. That's odd for this game. Okay, so we've cleared out the forward of the cave now. Let's go to the left. You cautiously make your way through the darkness. You come to a split in paths. Which way do you go? To the right! The right is right. You struggle forward as the way before you becomes completely dark. You notice that there is a light off in the distance, and you continue to make your way forward. Oh! Ooh! I think I've already been here, haven't I? Eventually, you make it to some sort of concrete room. Turning around, you see a hole in the wall where you came from. Your guess is that it wasn't part of the initial design. Completely. It's not made of mud. It's not a labyrinth of exceeding depth. You turn around to see a door. There being little to nothing in the room, you decide to move on through the doorway. Okay, you find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about to discover that in each direction there is a door. Boxes of supplies and debris litter the floor and corners of the room. And something's been scratched in the wall by here, well, this door, and that looks like a bloody trail going off into that one. You notice that there are several markings on the doors and floor, some of which scare you. You get a bad feeling about this place. I got a bad feeling about this entire game. Oh, we have multiple options now. So, okay, inspect the supplies. Let's have a look what's already inside this room. You walk about the room, browsing through the dust-covered storage. You find some rope. That might be useful back in the well. It feels strong to the touch and has minimal wear. You decide to take the rope. I've taken it, yes. So what we got? We've got... I don't want to go through that middle door. Let's go through the left door. Left or first? Oh! You enter into the small room with a large hole. There are several other... We've already been in here. So let's go back. Enter the door behind you. Okay. Oh, it goes upstairs. You walk up the steps. I'm guessing this is our way out. You enter a large room, the air is polluted with dust, and spider web cover the walls and ceiling. Beautiful! Where should you go now? I don't want to venture too far away from here, because we still have some other parts of the labyrinth earlier to explore. I want to fully explore the labyrinth, make sure there's nothing down there. Actually, that might be a good shout to do that now. So if we go to the left door, that takes us back into the labyrinth. Continue on, and we come back to this. So if I go left, and then we come to the split paths, let's go left. You continue into the darkness. Oh, does it come back to the same place? Yeah, I think it just circles around. To confirm this, let's go right. If we find the mushroom, yeah. So the mushroom is by here. It just keeps looping around. So that is the labyrinth fully discovered. Cool. So now that we're back in here, we can start exploring all of this. So we'll go now through the right door. Oh, this looks terrible. You enter a small room. There is a large cauldron in the center of the room with wood resting beneath. There is nothing on the shelves, as if someone cleared this place out. You look into the pot, but find nothing in it. With nothing else to see here, you exit the room. Well, it's good to know that there's a cauldron in there that I potentially may need. Let's have a look through the middle door. Oh, I don't know what's in here. You enter a room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling you have about this place. Whatever was in these cages surely did not like being locked up. You notice that there is an animal in the cage on the left of the room, but from the dark stains on its fur, it is dead. What was they keeping here then? Lock cages? Oh! Okay, it just allowed me to continue on. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with 2 cell doors. Oh, crap. Here's where death has not hit me a lot in this game so far. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. You pull out the knife and prepare for an attack. The dog reacts and starts to growl at you. I'm dead. I died. I finally died, but I'd like to point out that this is a record achievement for me. Ooh. I haven't died yet. Well, now I have, but there was a lot of time in between. Okay, the hound dashes at you and sinks its teeth into you. Even with the knife, you merely cut the beast before it knocks the knife out of your hand. You don't survive long and die a painful death. Your adventure ends here. Yay! Alright, go back into it. Where was I to? I'm by here. Several markets. Have a look at the supplies, because then I'll know if I have the rope still. Yep, I find the rope. It's in the door behind me. What was in... The stairs. The stairs were in the door behind me. That is correct. Yes, it is. Right, we'll have a look around here now. You enter a large room. Yes, it is. Still polluted. Where do you go now? I'd like to get the coin, to be honest. I want to get the coin because I feel like now that's going to help me if I explore anything else. Well, I thought going upstairs would actually go, you know, to surface, but no, you discover what looks like a private library. There is a passageway before you with bookcases on the left and right. So let's have a look. Is a book going to kill me? Is education going to kill me? You take a moment to look at the books. Oh, Rituals of the Ancient, a forgotten poem. I think Rituals of the Ancient may be interesting. You flip around until something grabs your attention. Pillars of Stone! Yeah, we already came across those. Years before current times, there were unique religious practices that revolved the Stonehenge. It is said that these stones are lined up in a special way and often organized in a circular pattern. Organizing the stones this way unlocks an ancient power researchers still have trouble understanding. In the middle of the circle would be a stone or two for the keystone to rest on. This is the great mystery of this ancient practice. From ancient records, it is written that the energies from the surrounding stones channel their power into the keystone. What does that do? You stop reading because the next page has been torn out. The answers that we need from this game, it's gone. What is Deception by Music? There is a bent page marking a section of the book. You turn to it. The art of charming is not necessarily limited to the instrument, but how the musician goes about playing given instrument. Some are definitely easier to use than others, and for a skill such as this, there are a few instruments recommended. The harp is one of these recommended instruments. From vicious dogs to shy unicorns, the soothing voice of a harp can calm the troubled heart. Of course, not all creatures can fall for this simple simple trick, but it can mean the difference between life and death in some situations. Oh, so that's going to be useful to me. I need to now find a harp within this game. A harp is going to help me because I've got that hound thing that killed me earlier, and way back, I think in the first episode, we did come across a unicorn that went lightning speed past my face. So I think we need to find a harp now. Check out the last book. Flipping through the pages, there is one in particular that has ink markings all over it. Raw energy is a powerful substance not to be trifled with. It is merely myth that such energies exist. One does not simply stumble upon a pillar of godly power. Even if such a fate is yours, bare hands cannot contain the force. It must be bent and channeled into a specially crafted vessel to carry it. There have been accounts across time of individuals possessing such power, although they pass away as sand. Their relics of power remain as powerful artifacts that nations around the world would fight for. So that's another thing that we also explored earlier. There was Stonehenge. There was our orb thing in the lake with the fish that killed me. I need to make Stonehenge work, but before I do that, I need to find a vessel and a harp to make it work somehow. Okay, that's going to be right at the very end. I've read all the books. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna continue forward. The hell is that? You walk up more stairs. You pause as you notice a stone carving on the person praying that is attached to the wall. There is something odd about it, but you can't put your finger on it. It looks like Mary. Is it Mary? With caution, you continue up the stairs. Bye, Mary. We're seeing a lot today. You enter a strange room with a large globe centered about the room. There are windows that let the light shine through. You notice that there is a chest resting against the wall to the right. You also notice that there is another passageway like the previous room. Oh, well, okay, let's have a look in here. Is there going to be anything in that chest? Approaching the chest, you notice that there is a lock fastened to it. If that's going to be no, with no key to unlock it, you decide to leave it alone. Fair enough. Let's look at the globe. You study the globe attached to the floor surface. The craft is made of metal and there is fine detail in the grooves. There are various markings and names scattered across the globe. It takes you a moment, but you find a marking of where you are. Now it's Armamar. You notice that there are some handwritten markings within the area, made with black ink. There must be something close by that has interested the author about these markings. To add to the mystery, there are similar markings on other areas around the globe. Okay, cool. So they like globetrotting. Very nice. Continue forward. Oh, it's getting narrower. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory thing. You climb the stairs to find a wall ending your path. Above the end of the stairway is a little hatch. Open that hatch. Yes. That is an unnerving sound. You open the hatch and pull yourself up. The hell is that? You must have made it to the top of the tower. Before you was a stone of the power resting upon an altar of rock. I've seen this before, haven't I? Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energies of the stone. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This can't be impending death. I've worked so hard. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. No. Leave the stone. I can't destroy the stone. I won't be able to. Leave the stone. You turn and begin to exit through the hatch. To your surprise, you find it difficult to focus. But I survived! Yes! You suddenly fall down through the hatch, it closing behind you. You hit on your head and tumble down the stairs like a ragdoll. Don't tell me that killed me! Seriously? Seriously? No! I was doing really well. With a broken neck, you struggled to live, only to die moments later. I fell down the stairs! Your adventure ends here. No! No! Oh my goodness. Right. I'm going to be leaving the game out here at the moment, guys. I think, surprisingly, as being the third episode within the series, I have made a tremendous amount of progress, which I quite enjoyed about this game. I've managed to find out a lot of information about what is going on within this game. I must be able to destroy that stone. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. So, in the next episode, we will be defeating the stone, and I will see you guys in the next episode. If you do enjoy the content, guys, remember to hit the like and subscribe button, because that will be amazing and help me out so much, so thank you. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.